What's up, guys? Hunter Frontier back at it again with another video, and in this video, guys, we're gonna be talking about cards that you definitely should be picking up before it is too late. And of course, we're gonna go ahead and start off with Maze of the Master, the most recent set we have in the TCG. And I will say a lot of cards have been going up in price, especially the ODION Apophis cards. So we do have here the CRs, the Man with the Mark, and Anubis, the Last Judge. They have pretty much just doubled in price because the deck has been doing so well. But the ultra rares as well, you can see Anubis the Last Judge was around $8, and now it's almost double in price. And you have Man at the Mark getting, increasing by at least $4. So again, this deck is getting more hype, and if this is something you do want to play, I definitely want to play this, so I'm going to pick up the cards, pick them up now. And I will say, guys, if you have not seen my last video where I talk about how to beat ODION Apophis, definitely go ahead and check that out. I'll leave a link down below. But let's go ahead and get right into the last bits of the page here. We have the collector rares, of course, from the set, and I will say it will be a good time to pick those up as well. If you do, see yourself collecting them or using them like Union Controller, we've really have been looking forward to getting that support, and to get a card like this as a collector's rare for about $6-7, not a bad pickup. So I personally would pick it up if you are planning to use it in a deck. Other cards like the Winged Dragon of Raw, Immortal Phoenix might be a good pickup as well, but again, it is all up to you what you want to do with your money. Moving on, we do have Embodiment of Apophis itself, and I will say cheapest option, you can just get it in a Maze of the Master pack, right, for a rare. It's under $1. So if you don't care about the rarity, you're good to go. But if you are looking for high rarity, that would be Retro Pack 1. That's gone. You do have the, of course, reprint, which is almost just as nice, around $22. So that's if you want to do that, or go ahead and get the collector's rare from Maze of the Master for about $10. Not bad, right? And then I will say this sneak preview series 1 version here is pretty nice. It's still the old Yu-Gi-Oh printing, plus you can pick them up pretty cheap in terms of like damage, heavily played, all of that. But if you do want a near mint copy, I will say it's going to cost you, and there aren't many listed, so you might have to go to eBay. You can see here for $10, $18. So depending on what is worth it for you, go ahead and do so. But again, rares are insanely cheap. Moving on, we have Typhoon, and this card is great. It was a great option. Someone had pointed it out in the previous video, and it has been a minute since I've seen this card, to be honest with you, but I actually forgot that the super rare is from OTS Tournament Pack 1, and you will see that it's low listings, but around $3. It's a great card to have, especially against ODION, because again, going second, it essentially becomes a hand trap you can use in the hand, and it will at least destroy one of their back rows, or again, force them to use the counter trap if you're targeting something that they do want to save for later. So it's a win-win personally. Let me know again what you guys think down below, of course. And actually, if we check it, that's damage. Near mint copy is lowest about $6.88, so it is climbing up in price. Might be something you guys do want to consider picking up. But again, that is just the super rare version. The other versions are insanely cheap too, and you can get the ultra rare from Dual Devastator. So you still have a lot of time to pick that up. Next, we have Dark Magician, the quarter-century secret rare version from Bonanza, of course. And I did tell you guys that this card is going up, and it is. It's now lowest $50 for a near mint copy, or $49.95 to be exact. This used to be around $40, $42. So again, it is climbing. Other cards from the set are climbing as well, like the Red Eyes Black Dragon, the alt art version of it right here. Personally, it wasn't my favorite, but I think just because it is Red Eyes Black Dragon, it is going up. Again, a lot of cards you do want to pick up, but definitely that Dark Magician you really should focus on before it's too late. Moving on, we do have Clockwork Knight. So this one, especially the collector's rare version, did go up recently, and I will show you guys right now. You'll see it right here, how it is currently low as $65. And at that point, a little too late to pick that up. That was around $30, $40. But you can, still go ahead and pick up the ultra rare copy, because why not, right, before it goes up even further in price. Pick up your copies before it's too late. Moving on, guys, we do have Pot Duality, and one of two pot cards we're going to be talking about in this video. But with every single pot card going up, I think that Pot of Duality is a card that will definitely go up. I mean, it's great for older formats. You can still use it for current format, but it's not too popular. For about $20, not too bad. And then pick up 3 copies, of course, from Rarity Collection 2. Great choice. I definitely would consider doing so. And then I just want to talk a little bit about Trickstar and how, you know, with Labyrinth, there are decks online where, again, you're pretty much just using the Trickstar reincarnation combined with something like Draw Awkward and stopping your opponent from drawing and getting rid of their hand. So it's pretty cool, you know, love to see it, love to see it. It might be making a resurgence, so I kind of want to just bring it up in discussion for this video and say, like, you know, maybe try picking up your Candinas, pick up your Trickstar light stages. You know, back in the day, they were a little expensive. So, you know, something like this now, especially the reincarnations, pick those up if you do see yourself playing this in the near future. Moving on, we have Rescue Cat. Again, I talked about in a other buy cards now before it's too late video that Edison cards were going up, and I would really advise you guys to pick up your Rescue Cats again if you're going to be using it for older formats. Definitely need to give it a few more weeks, and this card will be going up in price. This and most likely the alt art version too. Next up, we have Exodia, the Forbidden One, the, of course, ulti from Tournament Pack 25. This card is actually pretty low right now. It's about $5-6. I think mostly because it's competing with the Quarter Century Secret Rare copy that was in the Megatins 2 years ago. So that's something to also think about. But I mean, hey, you can't beat a Exodia, the Forbidden One head for about $5-6. That's a pretty good deal. When usually they were like $10-15, even before nearing like 20. So great pickup, personally. And then we do have Heart of the Blue Eyes as our last one, I believe, second to last one here. So this one, I would really say 3 copies of this if you do want to play Millennium, like the deck. It's really the heart and soul, because out of all the other cards, they are slowly going up in price, but this is more of the you know, like recent support, of course, from Rage of the Abyss last year. And it's something that you do want to pick up. It's still okay in terms of price, $13-14. But again, you know how with cards like this, meta cards, people top events, cards like this will go lower listings, and the pricing will be easily $20 a copy. So you want to be ahead of the game and pick your copies up now before it's too late. I know you guys are like saying that a lot, but I know, listen, you have to just pick them up before. So next, and our last one here is Pod Desires. Now this is from Rarity Collection 1, and picking this up is so imperative because this is not even Rarity Collection 2. This is 1. This was a long time ago, and it still is around that $18 price point, right? Easily can go up to like $30-40, like a lot of the Rarity Collection 1 cards have gone to. They've gone further, but just something that if again you are collecting high rarity and you do want the pop cards, just want to bring it to your attention that now may be the time to do so. But guys, that's all I have for you for today's video. If you guys liked the video, make sure to give it a huge like, comment down below your thoughts so we miss out on any cards this week. And again, if you guys are not subscribed to the channel, what are you doing? Go ahead and hit the subscribe button and turn the notification bell on so you're updated the next time I upload new videos. All right guys, hope you have a great rest of your day or night, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace.